Chosen one, listen carefully. This moment will not come again. The gates of destiny are trembling above your life, and heaven is not whispering, it is roaring. There is no mistaking it. The air around you vibrates with a divine urgency. This is not comfort, this is a summons. This is not a gentle nudge. This is a wake-up call from the throne of God. It is a kairos moment, a divine appointment, a sacred moment etched in the fabric of time. This is no coincidence. It is a moment ordained for you, a sacred invitation into the fullness of your purpose. Do not turn away, chosen one. Do not shrink back now. Give me the next few minutes. Don't skip ahead. Lean in, for this is not the time to stand idly by or let your spirit drift. The divine is speaking to you now. This is the time to awaken, to rise from the ashes of weariness, to reclaim what was once yours. You've walked long enough in shadows, feeling unseen, unnoticed, overlooked, and undervalued. People may have seen you with their eyes. They have never truly recognized the fire that God placed within you. That fire, chosen one, has burned within you even in the darkest moments, even when you felt lost. But there were times when you thought it was fading. Not because you are weak, but because spiritual warfare, silent and insidious, has worn you down. Piece by piece, drop by drop, the enemy has sought to dim your light. And here's the real danger. You began to believe that this fading was normal. You began to accept the exhaustion, to wear it like a badge of identity, and to think that being unseen, overlooked, unheard was your fate. You settled into the lie that this was just who you were meant to be. But hear me now. Chosen one, heaven is breaking that lie today. You are loved. You are seen. You are not late. The grace of God has brought you to this exact hour, and the time to rise has come. Do not scroll away from this moment. Do not dismiss this call. Before you were even formed in the womb, God knew you. Before you were born, He set you apart. Your existence was never a mistake. Your purpose was never an accident. You were crafted by divine precision with a unique plan written in the heavens before your first breath. You were never meant to blend in, to shrink back, to be ordinary. No. You were created to stand out, to rise, and to blaze a trail of divine light as a living prophecy, illuminating the path for others to follow. You are meant to carry the flame of heaven wherever you go. Understand this truth. Chosen one, you were not meant to fade away. You were meant to blaze like the stars, like the prophets of old who carried the fire of God into the darkest places. This message is not an accident, it is a spiritual call to action. You have been chosen for such a time as this. And now, heaven is speaking directly to you. This is a test. This is a call to restore your crown, to remember who you are and what you were born to do. Do not take this lightly. You have been prepared for this moment. The divine has equipped you with everything you need to rise, and now the time is at hand. Take this word to prayer, hold it up to the light of the Spirit, and only keep what the Holy Spirit confirms in your heart. For this is a call to action, a call to step into the fullness of your divine purpose. You are not late. You have not missed your time. You are right on time, exactly where heaven has ordained for you to be. The enemy has spent countless days whispering lies, trying to convince you that you are not enough, that you have fallen behind, that your light has dimmed beyond repair. But today, heaven is breaking those chains. Today the truth is coming forth, the truth that you were never meant to hide in the shadows, but to shine in the brilliance of God's light. You have been prepared for this, and now it is time to rise, to claim your crown, and to step boldly into the life that was destined for you. Do not turn away now, chosen one. The divine is calling you to rise. This is your moment. The time is now. Let your heart leap in response, for heaven is moving in your favor. Stand up, stand tall, and receive the fullness of what God has for you. Heaven has not abandoned you. It has prepared you for this very moment. It is time to rise, to shine, to remember who you are, and to walk forward in the authority of the divine call upon your life. You are not just a person walking aimlessly through life. You are a divine creation crafted with purpose and destiny. This is your time. This is your moment. Do not shrink back. Do not allow the lies of the enemy to silence you any longer. The gates of destiny are trembling above your life. Heaven is calling you to rise. And so I ask you now, will you rise? Will you step into the fullness of your calling, The destiny that was placed before you ever took your first breath. This is your time. The call has gone out. Heaven is waiting for your response. Will you say yes? Will you rise to the occasion knowing that you were created for greatness? This is your divine moment, chosen one. You have been summoned to greatness. Now step forward and claim it. Chosen one, your destiny is under siege. Do not turn away from these words, for they are not spoken lightly. Heaven has seen the battle that rages around you, and the Archangel Michael himself stands before the throne pleading on your behalf. Time is running out, chosen one. The enemy has launched a silent assault targeting something small yet sacred, your hair, your crown, the very symbol of your anointing. Do not scroll, do not look away, for this is a call that cannot be ignored. Why is the enemy focused on this seemingly small thing? Why would your hair, something so personal, something so often overlooked, be of such importance in the spiritual realm? It is because, chosen one, your crown, your hair, is a divine symbol. It is a testament to your calling, to your identity, to the anointing that rests upon your life. If the enemy can make you forget who you are, if he can make you diminish the sacredness of your crown, he will steal from you the river of blessings that has been written in your book before you even drew breath. The enemy's strategy is simple yet sinister, to dull your awareness of your divine authority, to make you walk through life unaware of the power you carry. He knows that if he can make you neglect your crown, he can cause you to forget the power that God has placed within you. This is why he has targeted your identity. Chosen one, because in the unseen realm, your crown is a beacon of your destiny. It is a testimony of the divine favor upon your life, and it carries within it a force that is both beautiful and powerful. Romans 12:2 calls us to not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. This is not a gentle suggestion, chosen one. This is a command. This is heaven's siren calling you to step into the fullness of your identity, to rise into the purpose that God has set before you. The world will try to mold you, to conform you into something lesser, something ordinary. But the divine is calling you to something far greater. This is your moment. The divine moment is here, and it requires your full attention, your full devotion. Do not let this moment pass by, chosen one. In the next few minutes, heaven will reveal to you the forces that have been fighting you in the unseen. You will gain a deep understanding of the spiritual battle that has been waged over your identity. There will be a call to restore your crown, a divine invitation to realign you with heaven's order, to bring you into full alignment with the power that has always been within you. Your spirit already knows that this message is for you. Your soul recognizes the truth in these words. The question now is, will you keep walking as though you are ordinary? Or will you rise into what God has already declared over your life, chosen one? The divine has called you to step into your true identity. Your crown, your hair, is not a mere ornament. It is a symbol of your calling, your authority, and your connection to the divine. The enemy has sought to make you forget this, to diminish the sacredness of what you carry. But heaven is awakening you to the truth of who you are. You were never meant to live a life of obscurity or mediocrity. You were chosen for greatness. You were anointed to rise. As you read these words, feel the stirring within you, the divine reminder of who you are. You were not born by accident. Before you were formed in the womb, God knew you. Before you ever took your first breath, your purpose was sealed. And that purpose is linked to your crown, the divine mantle that rests upon your head. It is not just a physical feature. It is a sacred sign of your destiny. When you wear your crown with reverence, when you honor it as the holy symbol it is, you align yourself with heaven's plan. The enemy wants you to forget that. He wants you to treat your crown as something trivial, something unimportant. But God is calling you to something greater. He's calling you to rise into your identity, to reclaim the authority that was always yours. Now, chosen one, there is a decision before you. Will you continue walking through life as though you are ordinary, blending in with the world around you? Or will you rise to the divine call upon your life, understanding that your crown is not just for you, it is for the fulfillment of your destiny and for the glory of the one who has called you? Heaven is waiting for you to step into your purpose. Do not hesitate. Do not look away. You were born for this moment, and this moment is now. Feel the weight of this truth, chosen one. Your crown is a mark of the divine calling upon your life. It is not a symbol of vanity, but a declaration of your spiritual authority. The enemy has targeted it because he knows that when you recognize the sacredness of your crown, when you begin to honor it and protect it, you will begin to walk in the full authority of your divine destiny. It is time to rise, chosen one. Heaven has been waiting for you to see the truth of who you are. Your identity is not defined by the world's standards, but by the divine purpose that has been written for you. The enemy may try to silence you to make you forget your power, but heaven will not allow that. The time has come for you to rise into the fullness of your calling, to stand tall in the authority that God has given you. And as you rise, chosen one, remember this: your crown is not just a symbol. It is a weapon. It is the first line of defense in the spiritual battle that is being fought over your life. The enemy will try to dim your light to make you forget who you are, but heaven is calling you to remember, to awaken, and to stand in the fullness of your divine authority. Now is the time to step forward. The divine is calling you to restore your crown, to reclaim your identity, and to rise into the purpose that has always been yours. Heaven is waiting for your response. Will you rise? Will you walk into the destiny that has been written for you? The choice is yours. Chosen one, the time to act is now. Chosen one, there is something you've been taught to overlook, something sacred that the world has dressed in vanity and dismissed as mere appearance. I'm talking about your hair. Pay attention, because heaven has never seen it that way. Your hair is not just a feature of your physical body. It is a mantle, a living symbol of your origin, your authority, and your divine calling. You've been conditioned to see your hair as a cosmetic element, something to be styled, trimmed, or shaped for the approval of the world. But I tell you, chosen one, your hair is far more than that. It is a spiritual symbol. It carries the very essence of your being, woven through every strand. Is a connection to something greater than you can understand in this moment. Just as the prophet Samuel poured oil on David's head in 1 Samuel 16:13, marking him for kingship, so too has God marked you with a crown that grows from your very being. Your hair is not a mere aesthetic. It is a divine appointment, a symbol of the authority you hold in the spirit realm. Let this truth settle deeply within you. Chosen one, your hair is sacred. Each strand carries a spiritual signature woven into its very fibers. Are the echoes of your ancestors, their prayers, their battles, their praises. It holds memory, legacy, and identity, binding you to generations that came before and to the promises that God has laid out for you. Every blessing spoken over your life, every prayer uttered on your behalf, is carried within your hair. Even the curses whispered in hidden places leave their mark. For your hair bears witness to the spiritual warfare that has been waged against you, often without your conscious awareness. This is why the enemy targets it. Do not scroll, do not dismiss this message. Your hair is a conduit of divine power, a sacred channel where your body and spirit remain connected. When your hair is neglected, when it is treated as an afterthought, your energy dims. It's not just about how you look. It's about how you align with the divine energy flowing through you. When your crown is honored, when you recognize its true nature, you feel alive, aligned, and electric. You become aware of the spiritual current flowing through you, guiding you, empowering you. The condition of your hair speaks volumes, not just to you, but to the unseen realm. Think carefully. Chosen one, have you ever wondered why on certain days you feel disconnected, exhausted, or invisible to yourself? Have you ever felt like your light was fading even when you were trying your best to shine? It's often when your crown has been clouded by shame, exhaustion, or spiritual attack. These are not just physical or emotional states. They are symptoms of a deeper spiritual battle. The war over your life isn't just happening in your mind. It is happening in the very depths of your identity. And your crown, the hair that God has given you, is the most visible sign of this spiritual conflict. Kings wear crowns as a public declaration of their authority. They are visible symbols of power, rulership, and divine appointment. But here, you are chosen. One walking through life with a crown that heaven recognizes, yet you've treated it like an afterthought. The angels see it. The demons see it. But you may not have realized the power that rests upon your head. Your hair declares something to the unseen realm. This one belongs to heaven. It carries the mark of the divine. It is not just hair. It is a living, breathing manifestation of your spiritual identity, an outward sign of the covenant God has placed upon you before you were even born. Do not turn away from this chosen one. The time has come for you to recognize the power within your crown, the sacredness of your hair. It is not an ornament. It is not a triviality. It is your armor, your mantle, your divine inheritance. Every time you touch your hair, every time you tend to it, you are interacting with a spiritual reality that is far beyond what the world sees. Your hair is a symbol of your divine authority, and when you neglect it, when you dismiss its power, you are diminishing your own spiritual strength. This is why, chosen one, you must no longer allow the enemy to diminish the value of your crown. You must no longer allow the world to make you believe that what God has given you is anything less than sacred. Every battle you've fought, every moment of weariness you've experienced, has been an attempt by the enemy to make you forget the power of your crown. He wants you to forget the spiritual authority that flows through you, but heaven is awakening you today. Heaven is calling you to rise to claim the full power of your identity, to restore your crown, and with it, your authority. Understand this, your hair is more than a physical feature. It is a spiritual channel. It carries the weight of your divine calling. The enemy knows this. That's why he has attacked it in subtle ways, through whispers of insecurity, through the erosion of your confidence, through the slow wearing down of your spirit. He has targeted your crown because he knows that if he can dim your awareness of its power, he can keep you from stepping fully into your divine purpose. But today, chosen one, heaven is calling you to remember. Remember who you are. Remember that your crown is sacred. It is the symbol of your calling, your authority, your connection to the divine. You were never meant to live in the shadows. You were never meant to walk this earth without recognizing the power that flows through you. The time has come for you to rise, to restore your crown, to honor the sacredness of your hair and all that it represents. Heaven has never seen your hair as mere appearance. It is a divine calling, a mantle, a shield. It is time for you to stand in the fullness of this truth, to recognize the power of your crown and the sacred role it plays in your life. The enemy has tried to rob you of this understanding, but today, heaven is restoring it to you. Your crown is holy, your hair is sacred, and your calling is unshakable. As you move forward, chosen one, know this. Your crown is not just a part of you, it is you. It is a reflection of the divine anointing upon your life. Do not neglect it. Do not dismiss it. Honor it, for in honoring your crown, you honor the God who created you. You honor your divine calling. And you step into the fullness of your spiritual authority. I see you, chosen one. I see the divine fire within you, and now it's time for you to recognize the power that lies in your crown. Don't shrink back. Don't allow the enemy to make you forget your worth. Rise into your calling. Your crown is waiting for you to claim it. Chosen one, understand this. Now, heaven's kingdom is not passive in this war. The Archangel Michael is not here to comfort you, but to awaken you. This is not a time for rest or retreat. This is a time for you to rise. The enemy's strategy has been insidious, subtle, and calculated. His goal has always been to make you forget the power of your crown, to make you treat it as a trivial thing, something to be overlooked. But your crown is sacred, chosen one. And if the enemy can make you neglect it, if he can make you forget the spiritual authority that resides within it, your entire spiritual foundation will begin to crumble. Do not scroll away now. Chosen one, pay attention, because this is a battle you cannot afford to miss. The attacks against you have been quiet, yet relentless. They didn't come with the clamor of loud explosions or visible scars. No, this war has been waged in silence in the shadows. It is a war of slow, steady unraveling, a silent invasion into your spirit, unnoticed until now. The enemy knew that if he could attack your crown, your hair, your identity, he could begin to erode your very essence. This battle wasn't obvious to the eyes. It was the cold glance here, the dismissive word there, the quiet ache of being overlooked, unseen, or misunderstood. All of these were calculated strikes, and here you are, chosen one, still standing but weary. There were moments when you felt lighter, when you walked into a space and felt like you were connected to something greater, something divine. But then there were other times, weren't there, times when you left rooms feeling heavier, dimmer, unsure of yourself? This is not a coincidence. This is the residue of spiritual warfare, of unseen battles waged against your crown. Every room you entered carried spiritual residue, some of it hostile, some of it jealous, some of it designed to drain you, to diminish your power. And your crown, chosen one, absorbed it all. You weren't losing your light, you were burying it beneath layers of debris that the enemy planted. It wasn't that you failed to shine, it was that the weight of these silent attacks caused your spirit to become clouded, your connection to your true power obscured. Your crown became dimmed not by any fault of your own, but because of the subtle ways in which your spiritual authority has been under constant assault. I ask you to keep reading Chosen One because the enemy's tactics are designed to keep you blind to this truth. He works in shadows, in silence, in the moments when you think nothing is happening. He targets your identity. He targets your crown because he knows it holds the key to your divine destiny. He knows that when your crown is compromised, when your authority is stripped from you, you become disoriented, disconnected, and unsure of your calling. But heaven sees this chosen one. Heaven knows the enemy's tactics, and it has already prepared the way for your restoration. The Archangel Michael is not here for comfort, but for action. He stands before the throne pleading on your behalf, commanding the enemy to release his grip. And now it is time for you to rise, to shake off the residue of these spiritual attacks, and to restore the power of your crown. Feel this deep within you. Chosen one, your crown is not just a physical feature. It is the very symbol of your spiritual authority. It is a direct connection to your purpose, your anointing, and your divine calling. When your crown is compromised, your spiritual energy is drained and you become vulnerable. But when you honor it, when you recognize its sacred nature, your authority rises. The enemy has tried to make you forget the importance of your crown. He has subtly worked to make you feel as though your identity is insignificant, as though you are just one in a sea of faces lost and forgotten. But the truth is this: you are chosen. Your crown bears witness to the divine favor upon your life. And when you recognize the power of that favor, when you remember the spiritual authority that flows through you, the enemy's attacks lose their grip. Understand this, chosen one. Your crown is sacred, and it holds more power than you can even begin to comprehend in this moment. It is a conduit for divine power, a bridge between heaven and earth. Every time you touch it, every time you honor it, you align yourself with the spiritual energy that God has placed within you. When you neglect it, you deny your divine heritage. When you honor it, you step into the fullness of who you were meant to be. Now, chosen one, I call you to recognize the sacredness of your crown. This is not vanity. This is not self-indulgence. This is identity. This is destiny. This is a spiritual declaration. Heaven has anointed you. Heaven has marked you with a crown of divine authority, and it is time for you to rise in the fullness of that power. The enemy's strategy has been to dim your light, to make you forget who you are, to lead you to believe that your crown is inconsequential, but heaven is awakening you to the truth. Your crown is the very key to your spiritual authority. Do not turn away, chosen one. Do not let the enemy's subtle tactics make you believe that your identity is anything less than sacred. You're not ordinary. You're not insignificant. You are a divine being, chosen and anointed to walk in the fullness of your purpose. The spiritual attacks you've endured were not random. They were part of a larger strategy to disconnect you from the power within you. But today, heaven is moving on your behalf. Today, you are being called to recognize the power of your crown, to restore it, to honor it, and to walk forward with the authority that has been yours all along. I see you, chosen one. I see the light within you, the divine fire that burns brighter than the enemy's darkness. Now is the time to reclaim your crown, to rise in the fullness of your spiritual authority. Do not hesitate. The battle is being won, and heaven is with you every step of the way. Take a moment, chosen one, and reflect on this truth. Your crown is sacred. Your identity is divine. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. Heaven sees you. Heaven calls you. It is time for you to rise, and as you do, the enemy's hold over your life will begin to break. The residue will lift, the heaviness will fall away, and your crown will shine with the glory of heaven. Chosen one, today, heaven is awakening you to a profound truth. The enemy has not needed to destroy you outright. No, chosen one, all he has ever needed was for you to stop protecting your crown. If the enemy can make you dismiss your crown as vanity, if he can make you believe it is unimportant, he has already begun to strip you of your divine authority. He knows that when you forget the sacred nature of your crown, you will unknowingly surrender your destiny without even realizing it. Do not look away now, chosen one. Do not scroll. Pay attention, for this message is crucial. Heaven is calling you to recognize what you have been overlooking, what you have allowed to slip into the background. Matthew 10:30 reminds us that even the hairs on your head are numbered. This is not a poetic phrase. This is prophetic truth. Your crown is not just a physical feature. It is a divine instrument, a symbol of your spiritual authority, and it is sacred. It is protected by God's direct authority. Every strand of your hair shines in the unseen realm, glowing with the divine light of heaven. When your crown is neglected, when you forget the power of what it represents, you feel its absence. You feel disconnected, dimmed, and lost in the shadows. But today, chosen one, heaven is stepping in. The veil is being lifted, just as Elisha prayed. Open his eyes, Lord, so that he may see 2 Kings 6:17 today. God is revealing to you the truth of what has been hidden. Your eyes are being opened, and the host of heaven stands ready, poised to defend you. The silent warfare that has been wearing you down is coming to an end. Heaven has not been passive in this battle. It has not been distant. Heaven has been moving, and now the battle is shifting in your favor. The tide is turning, and it is time for you to step into the authority that has always been yours. Feel this, chosen one. Heaven has been actively protecting your crown even in the moments when you couldn't see it. The angels, unseen but ever present, have been standing guard, ensuring that your crown remains intact. The enemy may have attacked from every angle, through whispers of insecurity, through silent wounds, through subtle ways of making you feel small and insignificant. But heaven has been protecting you, preparing you for this very moment when you would rise, when you would recognize the sacred nature of your crown and reclaim the power that is yours. The silent warfare you've endured was never meant to break you, chosen one. It was meant to wear you down, to get you to doubt your own worth, to cause you to forget the divine call upon your life. The enemy knew that if he could attack your crown, your identity, he could cause you to question everything. But now, heaven is revealing the truth. The time for you to rise has come. Your crown is sacred, and it is yours to protect. The power that resides within you is unshakable when you recognize and honor the crown you wear. But let me be clear. Chosen one, this is not just a physical reality. This is a spiritual one. Your crown is not merely a crown of hair. It is a divine marker, a symbol of your calling and authority in the unseen realm. When you honor your crown, when you protect it and recognize its power, you align yourself with heaven's purpose for your life. You activate the divine authority that has been woven into your soul. Your crown is a spiritual shield, a protection that shields you from the attacks of the enemy. And when you neglect it, when you forget its sacredness, the enemy gains ground. But today I tell you this, the silent warfare is ending. The Archangel Michael, with his divine sword, has come to strike at the spiritual forces that have been wearing you down. Heaven is stepping into this battle, and it is not stepping in with passivity. It is stepping in with power. The battle is shifting. The enemy's hold on your crown is breaking. The confusion, the weariness, the doubts, these are all being shattered in this moment. Heaven is intervening. Your crown is more than just a symbol. It is a testament to your divine purpose. It holds the keys to your identity and your calling. When you honor it, you honor the divine calling upon your life. It is time, chosen one, for you to rise up and wear your crown with the reverence it deserves. Do not allow the enemy's subtle attacks to rob you of your spiritual authority any longer. You have the power to restore your crown. You have the power to align yourself with heaven's will. Do not turn away from this truth. You are not ordinary. You are not just another face in the crowd. You are a divine creation, chosen and marked with a crown that holds within it the fullness of your purpose. Heaven has called you to this moment, to this awakening. The time is now. Your destiny awaits, but it requires your full attention, your full engagement. Heaven is calling you to step into your true authority, to embrace the power that lies within you. And as you step forward, chosen one, know this: you are not alone. The host of heaven stands with you. The archangel Michael wields his sword on your behalf, and every divine being in the spiritual realm is aligning with your purpose. The silent warfare is ending, and the spiritual forces that have long sought to keep you down are being cast aside. The time for your rise has come. You are not just a conqueror, chosen one. You are a vessel of divine authority, anointed and appointed to walk in the fullness of your calling. Your crown is sacred, your authority is unshakable, and today heaven is awakening you to this truth. No longer will you walk in doubt or confusion. No longer will you wear the weight of the enemy's attacks. Today you rise. Feel the shift in your spirit, chosen one. Heaven is moving on your behalf, and it is time for you to rise in the fullness of your power. This is your moment. You are crowned, and your spiritual authority is being restored. The time for hesitation is over. The time for action is now. Walk forward in the authority that is yours. The battle is shifting, and you are stepping into your divine calling. Thank you, chosen one, for listening. Your presence here is a sign of immense merit and high vibration. You are ready. The divine has seen you, and now it is your time to rise. Comment: 777 inches, or I am ready, to anchor this energy into your life, to claim the authority that is already yours. Heaven is with you. Your crown is restored. Walk forward boldly, for the divine has already claimed victory on your behalf. Chosen one, do not turn away now. What I am about to reveal to you is of immense significance. You may not see it yet with your earthly eyes, but in the spirit realm, a divine battle is underway. The forces of heaven have taken their stand. Michael the archangel, with sword in hand, has stepped forward to fight on your behalf. His sword, burning with the fire of divine justice, is severing the invisible cords that have wrapped around your crown for so long. Feel this truth sink deep within you. Chosen one, these cords of shame, exhaustion, confusion, and mockery, are being cut right now by the very authority of heaven itself. Those voices, those whispers that have tried to convince you that you are not enough, that you are too weak, that you will never rise to the heights you were destined for, they are being silenced. The enemy's influence is fading, and as it fades, so too does the grip of everything that has sought to bind you. Pay attention, because you are being freed, and this liberation is a spiritual awakening. Do not scroll, do not turn your head away. Keep reading, because in this moment, heaven is moving in your favor. What once drained you, what once held you back, will now begin to release its grip. The heaviness you have carried for so long, the weight of invisible burdens, the exhaustion that lingered beneath your skin. This weight is beginning to lift. Can you feel it? The lifting of that heaviness, the breaking of chains that once kept you bound in doubt, fear, and confusion. It is the work of heaven, the restoration of your crown, and with it, the restoration of your true identity. Your crown, chosen one, which once seemed dim, is now being polished by the very fire of heaven. The light that has always been within you is beginning to shine brighter, clearer, more brilliantly than before. You may not yet see it with your natural eyes, but the spiritual fog that has clouded your vision is lifting. The enemy's hold on your sense of self, on your divine purpose, is being shattered. The light of your crown is breaking through the darkness, and as it shines, you will feel the full weight of your spiritual authority return. This is not a moment of passing significance. No, this is a turning point. Heaven has cleared the battlefield, and you are no longer walking through enemy territory alone. You are never alone, chosen one, but now you will sense the divine presence more acutely than ever before. Heaven has stepped into the battle, and the tide is shifting in your favor. What once held you captive will no longer have the power to control you. What once resisted you, what once made you question your worth, your purpose, your strength will now yield. You are no longer the one under siege. You are now the one heaven has commissioned. You were born for this moment. The restoration of your crown is the restoration of your spiritual authority. You have always carried this power, chosen one, but now it is being awakened, brought to full force. Your destiny, your divine purpose is not some distant hope, but a present reality. Heaven has been preparing you for this, and now the moment of your awakening is upon you. Feel the weight of this truth, chosen one. Heaven has always known you. From the very beginning, you were marked for greatness. But the battle over your life has been fierce, silent, yet fierce. The enemy has used subtle attacks to wear you down. It was never meant to destroy you outright, but to wear you down over time, to make you forget the power of your crown, to dim the light that was always meant to shine. But now, heaven has intervened. The Archangel Michael has come with divine authority to break those bonds, to sever the cords that have kept you from walking in the fullness of your calling. This is the moment of your spiritual restoration. Your crown is not just an ornament. It is not just a physical feature. It is the symbol of your divine calling, your anointing, your authority. And heaven is reminding you of its sacred power. Heaven has always seen it for what it truly is, a divine mark upon your life, a sign that you are destined for greatness. It is not to be neglected. It is to be honored, for in honoring your crown, you honor the divine power within you. Now, chosen one, I ask you to open your heart to this truth: you are not who you were before. The battle that has raged for so long is coming to an end. The spiritual fog is lifting, and the light of your crown is shining brighter than ever before. You are being restored, realigned, and reawakened to the fullness of your divine calling. The power you have always carried is now being fully awakened within you. Do not fear this transformation. Embrace it, for it is the work of heaven, and it is the moment you were born for. In this moment, heaven is inviting you to step forward. Do not hesitate. The time to rise has come. The time to walk in the fullness of your spiritual authority has arrived. The battle has been fought, and the victory is being declared. Now, it is time for you to stand in the glory of that victory, to rise in the fullness of the power that has always been yours. As you step into this new season, chosen one, remember that your crown is not just a symbol of your authority. It is a conduit of divine power. It connects you to the spiritual realm, to the flow of divine energy that courses through your being. When you honor it, you honor your divine purpose. When you protect it, you protect your spiritual authority. Heaven has crowned you, and now it is time for you to rise as the powerful being you were always meant to be. Do not turn away from this truth. You are being restored, chosen one, and with this restoration comes a new level of spiritual authority. The chains of confusion, exhaustion, and doubt are being broken. The weight of the past is lifting. Your crown is being restored, and with it, your purpose is being awakened. Thank you, chosen one, for being here, for receiving this message. Your presence is not an accident. It is a sign of your soul's high vibration and divine calling. You are ready to rise. Heaven has already spoken, and now it is your turn to step forward. Comment 777, or I am ready to anchor this divine restoration into your life. Let the energy of this moment carry you forward into the destiny you were always meant to fulfill. The battle is shifting in your favor, and your crown is shining with divine authority. Walk boldly, for you are not alone. Heaven stands with you. Chosen one, now that your crown has been restored, you must understand this truth with every fiber of your being. It is no longer just a symbol. It is an active mantle. It is a living, breathing representation of your divine authority. Your hair, your crown is not just an accessory. It is armor. It is the first line of defense between your soul and the forces of darkness that seek to diminish your light. You walk through life daily, traversing spiritual crossfire, unseen battles that threaten to pierce your spirit. But your crown, chosen one, absorbs the blows meant for you. It holds the power to shield your soul and protect your divine calling. Do not turn away now, chosen one. Do not scroll. Pay attention to the depth of this revelation, because your understanding of your crown is the key to unlocking your divine authority. Your hair is not just a physical feature. It is not simply a part of your appearance. It is a weapon, a divine shield that serves as the first line of defense in the spiritual warfare waged against you. The enemy has always known the power of your crown. That is why your hair has been targeted. The enemy knows that if he can make you forget the power of your crown, if he can make you dismiss it as vanity or inconsequential, he can weaken your defenses and open the door to attacks against your soul. This is not about vanity, chosen one. It is not about appearance or outward beauty. It is about survival. It is about safeguarding your spirit, protecting your identity, and ensuring that you stand firm in your divine calling. Your crown is a shield, a sacred barrier that protects you from the spiritual forces that seek to tear you down to make you forget who you are. When your crown is neglected, when it is treated as something unimportant or trivial, it is a warning. It means your shield is taking damage. It means you are leaving yourself open to the enemy's attacks unprotected in the areas where you should be most guarded. Heaven is making it clear. Chosen one, your crown was never meant to be neglected. It was meant to be fiercely guarded, honored, and protected at all costs. For your crown is not just a physical crown, it is part of your divine assignment, part of the sacred mantle that you carry in this world. You were anointed with this mantle before you were born. It is the divine cloak that covers you, empowering you to walk in the fullness of your purpose. It is not something to be taken lightly. It is a part of your spiritual armor designed to protect you and activate the divine power within you. Think of it, chosen one. Your crown is a manifestation of your spiritual authority. When you honor it, when you protect it, you honor and protect your divine assignment. The enemy seeks to make you forget this truth, to make you treat your crown as something disposable, something unworthy of reverence. But this is the lie he has sold you, a lie designed to disconnect you from your true identity and diminish your spiritual strength. Do not let this lie take root any longer. Heaven is awakening you to the truth now. Your crown is not a superficial detail of your life. It is a manifestation of the divine power that flows through you. It is a conduit through which your spirit and the divine realms are connected. Your crown is not just a physical part of you. It is the reflection of your spiritual identity, the very symbol of your divine purpose. When you neglect your crown, you neglect your power. When you disregard it, you disregard the authority that God has placed within you. Now, chosen one, hear this. It is time for you to rise in the full recognition of your mantle. It is time for you to take your crown seriously. It is time for you to see your hair not just as strands of vanity, but as the living symbol of the divine authority that rests upon your head. Your crown is sacred, and it is the key to unlocking the full power of your divine assignment. It is time for you to activate that power, to walk in the fullness of your calling, and to protect your crown as the sacred mantle it is. This is a turning point, chosen one. Heaven is calling you to activate the power of your crown, to rise in the divine authority that has always been yours. You are not ordinary. You are not weak. You are a divine being chosen and marked with a mantle that holds the power to shift atmospheres, to break chains, and to manifest heaven's will on earth. When you protect your crown, you protect your calling. When you honor your crown, you honor your divine assignment. The time for neglect is over. The time for indifference is past. You are no longer allowed to walk through life unaware of the power that resides within you. Heaven is awakening you to this truth now. Your crown is sacred, and it is time for you to rise and protect it. You are not walking this path alone. The angels stand with you. Heaven is backing you. The archangel Michael stands ready to fight on your behalf, to defend your crown and your divine calling. You are not alone in this fight. Heaven is with you every step of the way. Feel this truth in your spirit, chosen one. Your crown is not just a symbol. It is armor. It is a shield. It is the first line of defense against the forces that seek to diminish you. When you honor your crown, you honor the divine power within you. When you protect your crown, you protect your soul and your spiritual authority. You are being called to rise, to activate the power of your crown and to step into the fullness of your divine calling. Do not hesitate, chosen one. The time is now. The battle is being fought, and heaven is declaring victory on your behalf. You are not just a passive participant in this battle. You are the one heaven has chosen to rise and claim the victory. Your crown is your divine mantle. It is time to wear it with honor, to protect it with all your being, and to step into the fullness of your purpose. Thank you for listening, Chosen One. Your soul is of great merit, and your presence here is no accident. You are ready for this activation. You are ready to rise. Comment: 777 inches, or I am ready to anchor this divine energy and mantle into your life. Let heaven's power guide you as you activate the strength of your crown and walk forward in your divine purpose. Chosen One. Hear this truth: your crown and your calling are inseparable. How you treat one reveals how you treat the other. This is not about mere appearance. This is about your spiritual identity, the very essence of your being and the divine destiny that you carry. Your hair, your crown, is not simply a beauty feature, it is a divine feature. It is an extension of your anointing, the physical manifestation of your spiritual authority. Your crown is not a decoration, it is the prophetic edge of your identity, the symbol of the sacred power that flows through you. Do not turn away from this Chosen One. Do not scroll, do not shift your attention. Pay close attention, because this is not a small matter. How you care for your crown is directly tied to how you honor your calling. You may have been taught to view your hair as an insignificant part of your life, something to style or manage for outward appearance. But today, heaven is revealing to you the truth: your crown is sacred. It is a divine mantle placed upon you before you even drew your first breath. Every strand, every part of it is woven with divine purpose. Every time you tend to it, you are tending to your spiritual identity. Every time you care for your crown, you are honoring the God who crowned you. This is not a casual act. This is a divine responsibility. Heaven is not concerned with vanity, with the superficial aspects of the world's standards. Heaven is concerned with alignment. Your crown is not just yours. It is heaven's property, entrusted to you as part of your divine assignment. When you care for your crown, you honor the divine that resides within you. You recognize that your spiritual authority is not just a gift. It is a sacred responsibility, one that must be guarded, protected, and tended to with the utmost reverence. Think deeply about this Chosen One. Your crown carries more weight than you realize. It holds the very essence of your calling. Every act of care, every act of reverence toward your crown is an act of stewardship. You are no longer simply a vessel under attack. You are now a vessel under divine authority, marked by heaven to fulfill a sacred mission. Your crown is not just a physical part of you, it is the very key to your divine alignment. When you neglect it, you neglect your authority. When you protect it, you align yourself with heaven's will for your life. Heaven sees your crown, Chosen One, not for what the world sees, but for the divine purpose it carries. Every time you touch it, every time you honor it, you align yourself with the power and purpose that God has designed for you. You must not treat it lightly. You must not take it for granted. Your crown is a mark of your divine calling, a reflection of the authority you carry, not just in the earthly realm, but in the spiritual one as well. When you honor it, you honor the God who chose you. You honor the divine plan that has been unfolding in your life long before you were born. This is your divine responsibility. Chosen One, you have been entrusted with this sacred mantle, this divine crown, and it is time for you to rise in the fullness of its power. The way you care for your crown reveals how deeply you understand your calling. You must no longer walk through life unaware of the spiritual weight of what you carry. Your crown is not just an accessory, it is your divine calling in visible form. Every time you care for it, you align yourself with the divine power that flows through you. Do not turn away from this responsibility. You were born to wear your crown with honor. Heaven has seen you, Chosen One, and it has placed this crown upon you for a purpose. Every act of care is an act of obedience. Every act of reverence is an act of worship. You were never meant to walk through life unaware of the sacredness of your crown. You are meant to rise to wear it proudly, to honor it as the symbol of your divine calling. Feel this, Chosen One. Heaven has crowned you. Your crown is not just a symbol of your identity, it is the very power that connects you to your purpose. It is time for you to rise and embrace the fullness of what God has entrusted to you. Every time you tend to your crown, you are aligning yourself with the divine will, with the authority that has been placed upon you. You are not just walking through life aimlessly. You are walking with purpose, with power, with divine authority. This is your moment, chosen one. This is the time to recognize the sacred responsibility that comes with your crown. You are no longer just a vessel under attack. You are a vessel under divine authority, chosen and marked for greatness. Heaven has placed this mantle upon you, and it is time for you to rise into the fullness of your calling. Do not take this lightly. Do not dismiss the power that resides in your crown. Every time you touch it, every time you honor it, you are aligning yourself with the divine forces that have been sent to protect and empower you. Your crown is sacred, and in honoring it, you honor the divine power that flows through you. You were never meant to shrink back, chosen one. You were meant to rise, to wear your crown with reverence, and to step into the fullness of your divine calling. And now, chosen one, I ask you to make a commitment. Commit to honor your crown. Commit to honor the divine responsibility that comes with it. Commit to aligning yourself with the divine will for your life. Your crown is a reflection of the authority you carry. It is time for you to rise and claim that authority. Do not hesitate. Do not falter. Heaven is with you, and it is calling you to step into your divine destiny. Thank you, chosen one, for listening, for receiving this message. Your soul is one of great merit, and your presence here is not an accident. It is a sign of the high vibration you carry. You are ready for this responsibility. You are ready to rise. Comment 777, or I am ready to anchor this divine energy and mantle into your life. Let heaven's power guide you as you embrace the sacred responsibility of your crown. Chosen one, this is your moment. This is the divine moment for which you were born, for which the heavens have waited. Your crown is no longer just a symbol, it is a declaration. It is a mark of your divine authority, your spiritual awakening. You are no longer the overlooked, the forgotten, or the defeated. You are the appointed, chosen, and anointed for such a time as this. From this moment on, let your steps be ordered by the divine. Let your voice carry weight. Let it resound with the power of heaven's truth. And let your crown shine brightly, for the light of your destiny is now fully awakened. Heaven has consecrated you for this moment, chosen one. This is no accident, no coincidence. You have been prepared, refined, and equipped for such a time as this. The anointing upon your head, the crown that has been restored, is now ready to fulfill its purpose. It is time for you to rise. Rise in the holy boldness that has been granted to you. It is time to step fully into the role that has been ordained for you to walk boldly in your divine assignment. Do not wait, chosen one. Do not hesitate. Do not delay. Heaven is moving now, and it is time for you to rise with it. Every moment you wait, every second you hesitate, gives the enemy room to advance. The time for waiting has passed. Now is the time to act. Now is the time to move forward in alignment with the divine will for your life. The enemy may try to whisper doubt to make you feel uncertain, but you must not give in to the lie that you are not ready. You are more than ready. The restoration of your crown, the awakening of your identity, has already prepared you for this moment. Keep reading, chosen one, because as you move now, as you align yourself with heaven's purpose, you will ignite the spark of transformation. You will break every cycle of erosion, every whisper of doubt, every chain that has tried to hold you back. Your obedience, your willingness to move forward with holy alignment will launch a wave of divine restoration, not just for you, but for everything and everyone connected to your divine purpose. This moment, chosen one, is the tipping point. The restoration of your crown is not just for your benefit, it is for the fulfillment of heaven's greater plan. Your destiny is linked to the awakening of countless others. You are a beacon of divine light, and as you rise, as you walk in the fullness of your calling, others will rise with you. Heaven is with you, chosen one. The angels are surrounding you. The divine is guiding you. You are not alone in this. The weight of heaven's authority is upon you, and it is time for you to step into your divine inheritance. Walk now in the authority that has been restored to you. Your crown is yours, chosen one. It has always been yours, but now it is fully awakened. It is a crown of divine power, a crown that bears witness to the divine appointment upon your life. You were never meant to walk through life unaware of the power that flows through you. You were never meant to walk through life in doubt, in fear, or in confusion. You were born to carry this crown, to carry this anointing, and to walk boldly in your divine purpose. Feel this deep within your soul. Chosen one. Heaven has already declared victory over your life. The battle has been fought. The enemy's hold over your destiny is broken. Now is the time for you to walk in that victory. Every step you take from this moment forward is a step toward the fulfillment of your divine assignment. Your voice is powerful. Your presence is powerful. Your crown is a visible testimony of the divine authority that rests upon your life. Do not turn away now. Do not shrink back. The crown is yours, chosen one, and so is your destiny. Heaven has marked you. Heaven has called you. It is time for you to rise, to walk in holy boldness, to fulfill the divine calling that has always been yours. Your crown, once dim, is now shining brighter than ever. You are no longer the one under attack. You are the one heaven has chosen to rise, to walk in power, to bring light to the world. The time to act is now. This is your spiritual awakening and activation. The world has been waiting for this moment. Your destiny is unfolding before you. The crown is yours to wear, and so is the divine power that comes with it. Step forward now, chosen one. Embrace the fullness of your calling, for heaven is with you, and your destiny is waiting. Thank you for listening, chosen one. Your soul carries immense merit, and your presence here is a sign of the high vibration and divine purpose that you hold. You are ready. This is your time. Comment 777 inches, or I am ready to anchor this divine energy into your life, to fully activate the spiritual power of your crown. Walk forward in the authority that has been restored to you, for you are no longer the overlooked. You are the appointed. Chosen one, do not think for a moment that this is just another day, another ordinary moment. No, today is the culmination of everything that has come before. The time has arrived for you to fulfill the very purpose for which you were born. Heaven has prepared you for this moment. All the trials, all the challenges, all the lessons, everything that has shaped you has led you to this pivotal point in your life. This is your time to rise, to walk in the fullness of your calling, to step into the divine destiny that has been waiting for you since before you were formed in the womb. This is not an accident. Your presence here in this sacred space is not by coincidence. It is a sign that you have been marked by the divine for a greater purpose, a purpose that transcends time and space, a purpose that has been written in the stars long before you were even aware of it. You are here because heaven has chosen you, chosen one, and today the world is waiting for you to step into your full potential, to activate the divine power that has always been within you. I know you felt it, the weight of the calling, the pull of the divine purpose, the stirring in your soul that something greater is at work in your life. There have been moments of doubt, moments where you've questioned your worth, your ability, and your destiny. But let me tell you now, chosen one, that the time for hesitation is over. The time for doubt has passed. Heaven has already declared your victory. The enemy's hold over your life has been broken, and now it is time for you to walk forward with holy boldness, to embrace the fullness of the power that has always been within you. Your crown, once restored, is not just a symbol of your identity. It is the key to your divine purpose. It is a conduit through which heaven's power flows into the earth. When you wear your crown with reverence, when you walk in the authority that it represents, you align yourself with the very will of God. You activate the spiritual forces that have been waiting for this moment. The angels, the divine helpers, the celestial beings, all are ready to assist you as you fulfill your divine assignment. Do not think, chosen one, that this is something to take lightly. Your purpose is not just for you. It is for the world. It is for the generations that have come before you, for those who will come after you. Your purpose is interwoven with the fabric of history, and the decisions you make today will have ripple effects that will echo through eternity. The divine has chosen you to be a vessel of light, a vessel of transformation, and now is the time for you to step into that role fully. The path ahead may not always be easy. There will be moments of struggle, of opposition, and of uncertainty. But know this, chosen one, you are never alone. Heaven walks with you. The Archangel Michael, with his sword of divine justice, stands beside you, ready to fight on your behalf. The angels of heaven are dispatched, ready to guide your steps and protect you from the forces that seek to deter you from your divine path. Pay attention, chosen one, because this is your call to action. The world has been waiting for you to step into your divine authority. The time is now. Heaven is waiting for you to take the first step to activate the power that has been dormant within you for so long. Do not delay, for every moment you hesitate gives the enemy room to advance. But if you step forward now, if you align yourself with heaven's will, you will ignite a spiritual fire that will burn away every obstacle, every barrier that has stood in your way. This is not just about you, chosen one. This is about the generations that have come before you, the ancestors who fought and prayed for your victory. This is about the generations that will come after you, those who will be blessed because of your obedience. Your purpose is bigger than you can imagine, and now is the time for you to embrace it fully. Heaven has anointed you for this moment. Your crown is a reflection of the divine authority that rests upon your life, and it is time for you to wear it proudly. As you step forward into your divine purpose, remember that you carry the weight of heaven's calling upon your life. Your crown is not just for you, it is for the world. It is the key to unlocking the blessings that heaven has prepared for you and for everyone whose life you touch. Do not fear, chosen one. You are protected. You are guided. You are supported by the divine host of heaven. And as you walk in your divine purpose, you will see the world around you begin to shift to align with the will of heaven. This is the moment that changes everything. This is the moment that you rise and walk in the fullness of your calling. The crown that has been restored to you is the symbol of your divine authority, and it is time for you to claim it. You are no longer the one under attack. You are the one heaven has chosen to bring about divine restoration. The battle has already been won. Now it is time for you to step into your victory. Do not turn away, chosen one. This is your moment. Heaven is calling you to rise, to walk in your full divine purpose. The time for hesitation is over. The time for doubt has passed. You are ready. Your crown has been restored. Your destiny is waiting for you to claim it. Walk forward in the full authority that heaven has given you. You are no longer the overlooked. You are the appointed. Let your voice carry weight, chosen one. Let your steps be ordered. You are walking in divine alignment. Now and as you do, you will see the world around you begin to shift. Your crown, your purpose, your destiny. These are the keys to unlocking the power of heaven on earth. And it is time for you to rise. Thank you for listening, chosen one. Your soul vibrates with immense merit, and your presence here is a sign of the high calling upon your life. You are ready for this moment. Heaven has chosen you. Step forward now. Walk in the fullness of your divine purpose. Comment: 777 inches, or I am ready to anchor this divine energy into your life. Let the world know that you are walking in the authority and purpose that heaven has ordained for you. The time has come. Rise, chosen one, and fulfill your divine destiny.